different things. I mean, starting out, I just looked up a bunch of YouTube videos about how to do this stuff. Okay. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Yeah, I gotta set up. Hold on. I gotta set up the stream, and you have to set up like what game you're playing and all this stuff. Cause I'm changing games. Heavy Rain was a good game. I need to actually rate it from like a 1 to 10.
Yes.
So I need to actually rate it from like a 1. I should probably do that soon, but I'm just so ADD that I'm just like in this game now.
It's okay.
Let's do this. Done. Wait, I need to change the name of the game. Edit. Not Heavy Rain. We're playing Mario Galaxy.
Oh, interesting.
Mario Galaxy 2. Cool. Never played Mario Galaxy 1, but we're going straight into Mario Galaxy 2. Okay, Super Mario Galaxy done. That video's Mario stream page for what? Cool. Alright, so that's done. I have to also put it on my channel. Oh man, I love these videos.
Why?
They're making these really funny Dragon Ball videos now, and that's like my favorite anime of all time. Okay, edit video.
What are we doing?
We're fighting.
Why? Why? Your sisters. You're not supposed to fight. You're supposed to love each other and get along and stop the bullshit. But you know what? That never happens because I have a sister. It's really hard.
Nah, it's what, the narcissism of small difference. You start fighting each other, the closer you are. Also, what, familiarity breeds contempt. Gaming. Okay, gaming. And the name of the game is Mario Galaxy 2. 2010. Wow, this game came out in 2010. Oh, this is way back. 13-year-old game, gosh. But I was not playing video games at that era. I mean, I was 20 years old at that time.
Oh, wow.
I mean, video games were the last thing on my periphery at that time.
What were you more interested in at that point?
I mean, I was in college. I was in the middle of college.
Okay.
I mean, you can imagine.
Oh, yeah. Trust me. Yeah, I know.
You can imagine what I was doing. Okay, that's all good. Everything's ready. Sweet. All right. Yeah. This guy's videos are so funny. I love it.
They got rizzed up by Cell. It was all over once that man Cell started off with Prince Vegeta. It had this man smiling the whole time. Like, look at this. Can they stop flirting, bro? Hey, yo. But nah, this really got me pissed off while watching this. They did not have to write bro like this. Why is he allergic to winning? Just take your win.
Yo, what's good,
like,
Matt?
Come on, Vegeta. You don't got
How you doing, Matt?
Cell.
Welcome to the stream, bro. All right, let's go ahead and get started with this game, actually. Let's actually get started with the game. Let me just make sure the audio levels are good. This is good. Start. Okay. Yeah, I've been wanting to play this game for a really long time, actually. But yeah, how you doing, Matt? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream, sir. Hope you're having a good day. We got pretty much everything set up, so if you want to send some videos, go ahead and post them on the Discord. I just want to make sure the audio is good. Testing.
Dear Mario.
Oh yeah, Bay made some cake. Alright, test. It's a bit loud, hold on. Alright, there we go. Let's try that. Oh, I like this.
I like the cartoonish aspect of it.
Yeah, this is fun already. Let's see, alright. How do I pound on the ground? There we go. I know. You really gotta master the up B. That is the secret in Super Smash Brothers. Absolutely. This game is great. Apparently there's some random guy who wants to fight me. What?
Oh, wow.
Is this the guy who like remember there was that I remember you said there was a kid that you were taking care of? Is that guy? Is that same guy causing trouble? What is it?
Me? Or somebody in the stream?
Matt RVD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, is it the same guy? I remember your friend's parents were like, "Hey, can you walk our kid to school?" because there was some bully. So is that guy? Is that the same guy? Causing trouble, dude? Causing trouble, bro? T, introduce him to Mr. Baseball Bat.
Oh, I like that.
And see how that works out for him. What's up, Mike? Welcome to the stream, buddy. ¿Cómo estáis?
That's terrible.
That's the best I got for Portuguese. I would love to learn Portuguese. Can you send me the Discord? Yeah.
It's very similar to Spanish.
And I want to learn Portuguese because I want to go to Brazil so bad. Because I mean, let's be honest, the best looking women in the world are from Brazil. Sorry, womankind. I have to say though, it's
What
Brazil.
makes them the best looking women?
Because they're full package body situation. It's the body.
So they're thick.
They're thick as hell.
Okay.
They got everything. All right, I just sent you the Discord on the chat. What's up, Toad? Wait, what am I supposed to do? There we go. All right, I got it. I got this. Can I break this? There we go. Man, this game's easy, bro. Come on, I need a challenge, dude. Different guy? Oh, that's really annoying, yeah. Sorry to hear about that, bro. I mean, you know, life is like that, you know. You're gonna encounter haters pretty much everywhere you go, to be honest. Even in the working world, like, there's gonna be people that mess with you, try to take your job away. Try to make you mess up at work. Like, my other boss did that to me. You know, trying to make me look bad at work in front of everybody so he could fire me, something like that. Yeah, but you never know when something like that's gonna happen. So, I mean, it sucks, and I'm sorry. It's really annoying, but it is definitely part of life, I would say. And it's good that you have the opportunity to kind of learn it now. Because some people are so rosy-eyed about life. Like, some people are like, oh yeah. Why can't everyone just get along, right?
Oh, the Pollyanna bullshit.
What?
Pollyanna bullshit.
What's that?
Everything's rose-colored glasses.
Right.
Sunshine and rainbows and roses coming out of a unicorn's ass.
Right. And that's just not real life.
It's not realistic.
It's just not real life, yeah. So, I mean, it sucks, but you have an opportunity here to kind of, I guess, develop those skills for these situations, because that's going to be a reoccurring thing throughout your entire life. Unfortunately. It would be nice if everybody would just get along, but that's just not real life. What are these? All right, you're sending me memes on the Discord. All right, let's go. What's going on here?
Let's go.
What's this? What are these memes? These memes. I don't understand what's going on. Wait, why'd you take it away? You took the memes away. Shit. Sometimes a side chick ain't even a chick. It's Toyota Business Chat. I kind of want to check this out. Facebook Toyota Business Chat. No, I can't put my Facebook on here. Sorry, guys. I can't stream my Facebook. I don't think that would end well for me. Even though all my information on there's fake. I've never even met him, and I don't even know what he looks like. All I know is his name and his age. Really? I mean, is it like a online drama? He just hates you from the internet, or does he know you like from school or something? Like, I'm kind of confused. Who is this asshole? So this game is supposed to be like one of the best Mario games. It's one of the reasons I picked this one.
So what makes it so good?
Well, hold on, let's check it out. I don't really remember exactly. I just remember that it was on top rated. Best Mario games Metacritic. Every Super Mario game ranked on Metacritic. Yeah, I trust Metacritic. They're actually really good at.
And what are they about?
Metacritic rates games, and they're brutally honest. If a game is even a little bit bad, they'll say it sucks. Super Mario The Lost Levels. I love how it starts at the lowest rated. Come on, give me the best. I want to know what the number one game is, not what the final one is. So Super Mario Lost Levels apparently is the shittiest one. Okay. Let's see. Super Mario Maker. Yeah, what's the number one? That's what I want to know. What's the number one Mario game?
What does it tell? What's it tell you?
Well, it starts at number 22, so I'm going up. Super Mario Galaxy. So it's what? 18 out of 22. So it's what, like the fourth best game it says? So what's better than Mario Galaxy? I probably played them already. Mario Galaxy 1 is better? See, I heard Mario Galaxy 2 is better. Okay. Super Mario Odyssey. I actually have played that one, and it is really good. Super Mario 3 classic. Respect. Okay, that's the best Mario game is Mario 3. I would agree, actually, hardcore with this list.
And when did that one come out?
This one came out for Nintendo. This was in the 80s, 1988.
Okay, so almost early 90s, late 80s.
He's like 3 years older than me. More of this bullshit. Yeah, it's so stupid where people want to pick on people smaller than them.
That's true.
It's really annoying. I mean, that's just the mark of a bully, to be honest. I mean, deep down, they're cowards. I mean, if you want to fight someone that's 3 years younger than you in high school, that's kind of bullshit. Maybe if it was like a 22 versus a 25-year-old, that's not as bad, but in high school, that's pretty damn bad. That kind of shit is just not. It's just not an alpha thing to do, you know.
It's not an adult thing to do either.
Even in prison, you're supposed to fight the biggest guy, not pick on the smallest guy. I don't even know what he looks like. All I know is his name and age. He goes to my school. Okay. Well, you know, chances are he's just talking shit and he won't actually do anything.
Because he's afraid. That's why he's talking shit. He can't actually act on his actions.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get something off the whole girls. Come on.
Yeah, give him some bully sticks around the dinner table. Chances are he's just talking shit and he would never do anything. If you guys met, you know, chances are, you know, he would just talk shit, maybe get in your face, maybe he won't even say anything. But the odds of him actually fighting you are slim to none. And if he actually does fight you, I mean, this is coward shit where you pick on people 3 years younger than you. I mean, he's probably a huge coward. And if you just do a double leg sweep, bro, do one of these, bro. Hit him with a double leg sweep, okay? Do me a favor. Hit him with a double leg sweep. Okay, most effective MMA takedown. This is it right here, bro. This is what you do right here. If he actually gets in your face and wants to fight you and shit, you hit him with a freaking double leg takedown.
Faro, he's gonna start. Let's get to it. So, the way you shoot the normal double leg is once I step in and I get my penetration step,
Boom.
I'm looking to just.
Yeah, that's it right there. So you get him on both sides, right? Hold on. I'm going to turn the game volume down a little bit. Where is it? So, okay, yeah. So this is it right here. So, right. First of all, to get into this position is actually really hard. You have to throw a few punches first to disorient them. Because when you get in here, a lot of times they'll try to hit you with a knee. You know, a lot of times they'll try to elbow you. You know, so first you don't I don't know. You can start the fight off with this, but you want to start the fight off with a few punches, a few blocks, and then you come in for the leg, and then you lean to the side, and then you throw them, right?
Continue driving all the way through.
Yeah, you drive to the side, so you go to the left.
You know, in MMA, you're just gonna keep moving their feedback. You might never very quick alternative.
Let's see if he shows it.
Make sure I get my good penetration step to start always, at least in between his feet. So when
Yeah, it's
my knee
good.
drops down, my shoulder penetrates through. Now, with my back leg, what I'm gonna do is continue the forward motion, but I'm gonna swing the leg around and just trip his leg down to get him all the way down. Once I land, I'm also sure to try to rotate my body all the way around to the other.
Yeah, so you pretty much knock him down on his back, then you climb on top and just start punching him when he's on the ground. So yeah, this is the best in my opinion, hitting somebody with a double leg takedown. That's my move anytime I have to fight somebody. It's a double leg takedown. Easy win. That's how you win any fight. Very easy. Yeah, so you knock him down on the ground like that, and then you climb on top of him, and you start punching him. What have you even been doing to get banned this much? He's, you know, he's posting those George Floyd memes, dude. I've never even met him. I don't know what he looks like. Yeah, he's an asshole. Send a meme on the Discord. Okay. Yeah, I was looking for the memes, bro. There we go. I don't mind that much. I think it's funny. It is stupid, yeah. I mean, yeah, right. You're living rent-free in someone's head, right? Yeah, you're fine. I can't believe these games actually scored higher than Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine. I mean, those are classic games. Hold on a second. So, okay, we got memes on the Discord. Okay, what do we got going on? Yeah, what is this? This is the one I was trying to check out. So he's like preparing some fish or something. Oh no! Oh no, he's putting soap in the food. Oh god. Oh no! Get your hand out of there, bro. Why did he put Dawn dish soap on the chicken? What is happening? No, he's doing it all wrong. What the fuck is this? Some cooking channel? This is how you clean your food. Put Dawn dish soap on it. Yeah, that's definitely how you clean your food out. Yeah, sorry, I just had someone in my DMs I was responding to. Sorry about that. Okay, so what's going on in the chat, guys? Sent a meme. Yeah, I don't know what the hell was going on in that meme, dude. That was horrible. He put Dawn dish soap on the chicken, dude. I don't know what kind of dish that is. Maybe it's Mediterranean or something. Maybe it's some secret form of of cooking. Maybe they're just really good at cooking and I don't know what's going on. He also put bleach in the beginning. What a fucking asshole. Honestly, what a fucking asshole. Come here, you bastard. Got his ass. Alright, who else wants some of this? Oh, so I can only use my secret move if I have these like crystals, okay. Now I ran out. Okay, hold on. There we go. Alright, I think I'm learning how to... Yo, Good Machines! Been a long time, bud. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream, dude. Good to see you, good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. I hope you guys had a good St. Patrick's Day. Got some potatoes in you, dude. I ate so much potato this week, bro. I literally had all of the potatoes. Please go around back. Oh, Yoshi's here. See, that's why this game is the shit, dude, because Yoshi's in the game. Yoshi's by far my favorite character in Mario. So I have to go back. Alright, there we go. You're playing Mario Zero Gravity. Yeah, basically. Wait, I'm stuck in a... Take that, you bitch. Alright, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Mario Zero Grav. I'm playing Mario Galaxy 2, the second one. Skipping right through Mario Galaxy 1. There we go. Yeah, I haven't even played Mario Galaxy 1, but I just wanted to skip straight to the second. But yeah, hope you're doing well, Good Machine. It's been such a long time, bro. Hope you're doing well. St. Patrick was the guy who introduced Christianity to British Celts. Yes, that is correct. You know, the Roman Empire did a good job. I mean, this was during Roman Britain, right? And year, what, 500 AD, right? And So the British Empire, no, the Roman Empire had taken over Britain already at this time. But the Roman Empire had not and has never taken over Ireland. So, St. Patrick was like, they don't have any religion over there. They're sacrificing humans. They're doing all sorts of crazy shit. And I think that, they could benefit from Christianity. So he goes over there and pretty much introduces Christianity to the Celts. So yes, that is certainly an accurate representation of what was going on during that time in Ireland, right? Or Hibernia, rather. At the time, it was Hibernia. It wasn't even Ireland yet. Where's Yoshi at? Get some Yoshi, bro. Where's that homeboy Yoshi? Okay. Wait. The Romans invaded UK 43 AD. Yep. And they pretty much occupied it for 500 years. Until they fell. And then it became, the Middle Ages, right? That's when the Middle Ages started, yeah. He's trying to communicate with me by telling my friends to tell me what he said. That's really annoying, yeah. I hate that. It's just a bunch of, calumny and gossip.
And he said, she said, and it turns into a giant shit show after a while.
Yeah, it's really gay. That guy's an asshole. St. Patrick, yeah. Wait.
Okay,
He's trying to communicate with me, telling my friends to tell me what he said, right? So he's like, oh, tell him I said, I hate this guy. He stinks, all this bullshit. Instead of, telling you himself, right? Because apparently he has a problem with you. But he won't even talk to you about it. He'll just talk to your friends about it. That's so cowardly. I just cannot get down with that. Oh, my gosh. I'm about to die. Alright, I think I'm okay. Yeah, that's so cowardly. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry you have to deal with that. That's really, really annoying. I mean, I really don't understand people, why they would do something like that. If you have a problem with someone, tell them to their face, squash it. I mean, the thing is, people like that have nothing better going on in their lives. And to them, this is fun, right? They have nothing better to do, right? Because for me, if I have a problem with somebody, I want to solve it as fast as possible, So I'll talk to them and be like, yo, can we get this resolved? You know what I mean? But obviously this guy does not want to resolve the issue. You know what I mean? He kind of prefers that, there be problems. Just because he has nothing better going on in his own life. It's pretty shitty, bro. Yeah, sorry about that. It's really stupid, but some people are just like that, I guess. Ah, oh, fuck you. Get out of my way. Hell yeah, bro. Whoa. This game is actually kind of hard. And St. Patrick was in the 300 to 400s. Okay, yeah. So this was, he was actually born in Britain, right? In Roman Britain. But there were a lot of border disputes between Ireland and Britain during that time. And they would raid each other. And so the Irish, Celts invaded Britain. He lived on the border. St. Patrick lived on the border. So when they invaded Britain, they actually kidnapped him and enslaved him. So he was a slave in Ireland for pretty much most of his childhood. What the hell is going on with this game, dude? Okay, there we go. So he was a slave in Ireland for most of his childhood. He was pretty much kidnapped by the Irish and sold into slavery in Ireland. Right, so he didn't really escape until a little bit later. And then when he came back home, he decided that he wanted to go back to Ireland. So he escaped slavery and then he went right back into Ireland. Is that a black hole? What happens if I jump in there?
That's what it looks like.
Oh, it kills you. I thought it would be like a secret level or something. Oh well. I guess it's not a secret level. Okay. Yeah, so what happened? So he pretty much... Can I get this? I'm trying to get that. Nice. Yeah, so he got kidnapped by the Irish when he was a kid. And he spent all of his childhood as a slave in Ireland, even though he was born in Roman Britain. And then what happened? He basically escaped slavery. He got on like a boat with a bunch of guys, and they escaped back to Britain. You know, he found his family, but he was already like an adult during this time, or not really an adult, but like he wasn't a kid anymore.
He was a young adult.
He was like a young adult. He decided that he wanted to. I mean, you know, a lot of the reason he survived slavery was, you know, prayer, right? And God kept him, you know, kept him from, you know, going completely depressed. Right. So, you know, he attributed God for the reason why he was able to survive slavery. Ah, jeez, hold on. There we go. Yeah. So he became very religious during his slavery. So when he comes back home, he decides to become a priest, and then after he becomes a priest, he decides to become the first bishop of Ireland. And they were like, no, you're crazy. Ireland is like, it's savage over there. Like, they enslaved you. They will literally turn you into a slave again. You'll be captured and murdered this time, actually. So yeah, and they tried to kill him in Ireland, or Hibernia. But you know, there was a bunch of miracles that they attribute to St. Patrick. One was when the kings were trying to kill him, he would disappear, like vanish. They wouldn't see him, they would see a deer instead, or something like that. So there's a bunch of miracles attributed to him that saved his life. Ooh, this is a good game, actually. But yeah, so yeah, he goes back to Ireland and he pretty much converts. He converts pretty much all of Ireland to Christianity, basically, is what happens in the end through a list of, you know, miracles. And it wasn't just him, you know, he creates like a culture of Christianity, I guess, because there's two other very prominent Irish saints as well. It's not just St. Patrick, actually. So yeah, there's a bunch of prominent Irish saints that were all involved. I'm good. These are non-alcoholic, by the way. I don't know if you want something with more a kick. You're welcome to it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm cutting back on alcohol. That's why. Yeah,
What's the
you know, maturity. I'm trying to become more mature. I'm trying to grow. You know, I want to do more daytime stuff. I don't want to hang out all night.
I went to bed at 8 o'clock last night.
That's great.
I actually feel like a real human for the first time.
Yeah.
I think I need that much sleep regularly.
14.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, go for it. Get it. If you need it, get it.
The problem is I don't have that kind of time to sleep. I think that's what my body requires.
Okay, I think I know how to beat this guy. I'm gonna hit the egg. Yeah, I got him. I gotta save Yoshi, bro. It's especially weird because he's 19 and I'm 15. Well, it's not that weird. I mean, okay. It is weird that it's not normal and that it's fucked up. It's not weird because of how often this bullshit happens. This happens all the time. Where, you know, an older guy or a bigger guy will pick on someone smaller. I mean, just look at people that beat their wives, right? Or beat their kids, right? It happens all the time. Yeah, it's weird because it's so fucked up for people like us, right? But there's just some people in the world that can't control their anger and feel better when they do things like this. And when they feel like hurting people to make themselves feel better, they target smaller people instead of fighting somebody their own size, you know?
And they do it because they're a scapegoat. That other person is a scapegoat and can't defend themselves. It's the same way that men who beat women beat women. Because the women are vulnerable and can't defend themselves, and the dudes take advantage.
Yeah, I believe it.
It's not okay.
Give me Yoshi back, you bastard. So yeah, it's weird, but it happens a lot. You're gonna encounter these people, is what I'm saying. You will encounter people like this in the world, unfortunately. It shouldn't be that way, but that's just how it is, man. We live in a world full of retards, dude.
I mean, amen to that. There's some truth to that.
But you know what? That just makes life easier for people like us, in my opinion.
Well, when you can identify that,
and not get caught up in it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just don't let them bring you down to their level. Is all it's gonna be. You know, find like-minded people. You know, don't waste your time with people like that. But there are a lot of people like that, so you got to be careful out there. Give me Yoshi back. However, it was a Celtic form of Christianity. It wasn't until 664 when the Synod of Whitby happened, when they decided to use the Roman Catholic form of Christianity. Yeah, that makes sense. There was a lot of Arianism, and you know there were similar forms of, like there were like the Trinity, right? Like you know the four-leaf clover or the 3-leaf clover. He used the 3-leaf clover to teach the Trinity during that time. So, you know, they had in their own Celtic religion, in their original, indigenous Celtic religion, they had kind of like a trinity, but it was probably between like 3 different spirits or whatever, I don't know. But St. Patrick used the clover to teach, you know, the Trinity, the Christian Trinity, right? So, even though St. Patrick himself, he knew the Roman Catholic religion backwards and front. He knew the whole thing. But, you know, you start teaching people, it's like a game of telephone. They kind of don't get it right, you know. So, yeah, that's why the synods and stuff like that are really important, to just kind of get everybody on the same level. Like, no, this is what we believe. This is who Jesus is. Jesus is literally God. You know what I mean? There was a lot of Arianism during that time as well where, you know, people didn't really understand, you know, the fullness of the religion. And, I mean, it's still the same way now. So what would the 4-leaf clover be? The 4. I don't know. I don't know if there's a 4, if there's like an idea for 4 in Christianity, to be honest with you.
Well, that's an interesting concept. I don't know enough about theology to answer that. But like you had mentioned earlier, the trilogy, or the
Trinity.
Sorry, wrong word. Has always been a thing in Christianity.
Definitely, since the beginning, since like Jesus.
Yeah, it's kind of like the foundation. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Holy Ghost, depending on which church you ascribe to.
Right. But you know, there was a lot of Arianism at the time that did not believe in the Trinity. There was a lot of Arianism where they believed that, you know, that there's no Trinity, it's just God, and then Jesus is like just like a really strong prophet, but that Jesus is not God, which is a problem. But I don't know. You know, there was a lot of places that did not get the religion right. And the amazing thing about St. Patrick is that he taught Ireland right. Because, yeah, he taught the Trinity. And that was one of the most difficult concepts for people to understand at that time. There was a lot of Christians, you know, at the time that did not believe in the Trinity. So the fact that Ireland took to the Trinity so well is amazing, given how far they are. And they weren't even part of the Roman Empire, and they still understood it. Pretty amazing. The Germanic tribes certainly did not understand it. When they took over Rome in like the year 500, 600 or something like that, you know, the Germanic tribes took over Rome. They created a form of Arianism, which, like I said, it's just God the Father, and Jesus is just a really powerful prophet. So yeah, that's what makes the whole that's what makes St. Patrick so amazing, is the fact that he was able to teach them right from the beginning, without any of this heresy shenanigans that you see everywhere else in Europe at that time. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, and the devil. Well, I don't know. The devil has a very interesting story where he used to be the most powerful angel and the closest to God, and then he got kicked out and replaced by the Virgin Mary. And he got really pissed about that and decided to turn against God. Considering how Mary pretty much took his place as the most powerful creation. Yes. The most powerful created being. You know, Jesus was not created. Jesus existed before time. But yeah, the devil was the most powerful creation until God made Mary. And when Lucifer found out about that, he got pissed off and rebelled against Jesus, against God. Well, Jesus was there too at the time, as the son. He just hadn't incarnated yet into the man Jesus. But he existed, and the whole Trinity existed since the beginning of time, since before time. Since before God invented time, the Trinity existed. All three members of the Holy Spirit, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Yeah, but I don't even know who he is, and all of a sudden he comes out of nowhere talking shit. Yeah, it's because he's gay, probably. He might love you, man. Maybe he just wants to suck your dick. I don't know.
Come on.
Maybe he's gay, dude. He's obsessed with you, bro.
I mean, that's always a possibility.
You're not doing like the thing is, when you have haters like that, a lot of times it's because you're doing something right, you know, and they're just jealous.
Well, they're jealous.
They're jealous.
Yeah, that's what it boils down to.
You know, they're jealous that you're cool. They're jealous of your friends. They're jealous of of what you do. You know, maybe you're into sports, or I know you're into hunting. You know, they're jealous of some aspect of you, and to me, that's what it all boils down to. You know, their own lives are so fucking shitty. You know, they see how calm and at peace you are, and they just want to fucking fuck your life up because their life is so fucked up.
Envy for yours because they don't know how to achieve that kind of peace.
Right, they don't have peace in their own lives, so they want to fuck your life up.
Yep, because theirs is fucking chaos.
Yeah, they have nothing going on, or they have nothing going on in their lives because they're fucking boring people, or they're assholes. Obviously he's an asshole. Maybe he does this to everybody, so he has no friends because he's too busy talking shit all the time. And that just makes him mad. You know? Oh, why doesn't anybody like me? Oh, fuck that guy. I wish people didn't like him, you know? Instead of him working on himself and making himself better, he'd rather piss other people off and bring them down to his level. So all he's doing, he's trying to like drag you down to his level, you know? So yeah, you're good. Don't let him drag you down, bro. You keep going, you keep doing your thing, man. I mean, I know that you have a good relationship with your community from when you told me that your friends' parents asked you to like, you know, take care of him because there was a bully attacking him at school or whatever. So I already know that, you know, as far as the community goes, you know, people trust you. So he's probably jealous of like things like that.
And usually when people strike out like that, it's because there is some form of jealousy. They may not be aware of it. They may not even be able to identify it, but that's the root of it. That's why they do what they do. That's why they either treat people badly or lash out, because they're not able to achieve what the other person has in their life, and they resent that. Which, it's ironic, but that's the biggest form of a compliment when somebody's jealous of you, because they want what you have.
True. It means you're doing something right.
Yes.
Anytime you do something big, dude, you could like save the world. You could like end world hunger, and there would still be people talking shit about you, honestly. So, yeah, the fact that you have haters, it just means you're doing something right. Mm-hmm. I mean, Mother Teresa saved lives in Africa, and people are talking shit about her. You know, like.
I mean, it's true.
So yeah, you're not doing something right unless you have some haters. So you're good, dude. Don't even worry about it. It means you're doing a good job. Motherfuckers are hating on you because you're doing the right thing, and they don't want to do the right thing. They'd rather be a dickhead. How do I hit this guy?
I don't know. What, do you have any weapons?
Come here, you bastard. I have to stomp him. There we go.
Okay.
I think might be either because me and him both like the same girl. Oh yeah, well
That'll do it.
That would explain it. Fuck yeah, dude. It's Yoshi, baby. Yeah, Yoshi's my favorite character. It's funny because he's like the least favorite character in polls. You throw a better pitch than him? Nice, dude. Because he sucks at baseball, that's why. Yes, dude. Yoshi, baby. Let's go.
Yoshi sounds like a Yiddish name.
Yoshi.
Yeah.
I love Yoshi. He's my favorite part of the game. This is awesome. Oops. There we go. Point at things and then press B.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a strategy.
Oh, okay. Yoshi can eat bad guys. All right, I see how it works. Like you, somebody, fuck you, bitch. Why you hang up on me today? Isn't that the guy? Isn't that the prank call, the phone prank call guy? Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you, man.
Maybe.
Hey, man, fuck you. Come on, eat him, Yoshi. There you go. Yeah. This is awesome. I love this. Can I eat this guy? Oh my gosh, I cut his head off, bro. Dude, Yoshi's a freaking savage, dude. Okay. Alright, this game just got amazing. Okay, I love this game now. Alright, let's go. Yoshi's over here decapitating people.
Oh my goodness, that's graphic.
Alright, can I eat this guy? Come here. And then he just poops out crystals. He'll decapitate them, eat their heads, and then poop them out into a crystal. Shiny green crystal. This game is awesome. I think that video is funny. Yeah, that's a classic one. Yeah, the guy who prank calls. I forgot his name. Spoon or something? What was his name? Gosh. I haven't watched those videos in such a long time, but definitely classics. Classic. How do I... There we go. Yes, dude. What's up, and Funny? Welcome to the stream, bud. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a good day. How's everything going? Hope everything's good. Hope life's good. What are Zeka's clinical thoughts on Matt's situation? On you what? The situation where there's some guy talking shit about you and you've never even met? So some guy you've never even met is telling your friends to tell you that he hates you. Is basically what's going on. He's never met him.
Block and ignore.
Okay, block and ignore these people, right?
Block and ignore. And...
Yeah, so just ignore them, right?
Ignore it and then make your own path in a different direction so that you disengage from this person. Because they are not healthy and that's some fucked up shit.
Yeah, keep people like that away from your life, right? You don't want to engage. You don't want to get in his face and be like, yo, you talking shit. You don't want any of that. You don't want this person anywhere near your life, basically. Yeah, that's good advice. What is this? He's kissing Yoshi? You bastard, let go. I can't eat anything.
Not if he's kissing you, you can't.
What is going on with this game? How do I get this guy off of me? What is going on with this game? It is so weird. I love this. This is the weirdest game I've played in a very long time. Angry Asian prank. Yeah, I was wondering who that guy was. Yeah. Right, so thoughts on that situation would be, you know, disengage, don't interact. You don't want people like that in your life. Is really what it boils down to. You really don't want people like that in your life, dude.
No, you don't. And it's hard to see that when you're in it. It takes somebody objective who cares about you from the outside telling you that. And once you realize that and start exposing yourself to other people, and I can attest to this personally, you will realize after time what a fucked up scenario that was and how fucked up that person is to say and do the things they did to you.
Yeah, there's so much going on with this guy that you really don't want to get involved in. Like, he's so fucked mentally.
And it's only going to drag you down and make you miserable and potentially depressed.
Yeah, like, this guy might be a serial killer. You know, you really don't want to get involved. What is all this? What do you think is happening behind the scenes in the psychological aspect? You mean inside this guy's head?
He's insecure. He has minimal self-esteem. His ego strength is low. He needs to have a lot of bravado with others to feel good about himself. And that's why he's doing what he's doing. But what he doesn't realize, because he doesn't have the insider awareness to acknowledge it, is that he's actually sabotaging himself and hurting himself in the long run.
All right, so he's self-sabotaging by, ruining his relationships with other people, right? But what? He expresses that by sabotaging others, you're saying?
Yeah, because it makes him feel powerful and good about himself. Allows his ego strength to grow. And so he feels good because he's, let's go back to the abusive men, beating up on a female to feel good about himself because the female is smaller, more insecure, and defenseless.
Right.
It's the same scenario, you've just got different players.
It makes him feel strong and tough?
Yep.
Okay. Right, so it makes him feel strong and tough to talk shit about somebody and get away with it.
That's correct.
When really, he's nowhere near you and there would never be a...
No, and so the goal for you, if you want to grow and be a decent human, which I think you do because you're part of the stream, is to block and delete and move on and find other people who are healthy. And that's hard, and I know that. I'm struggling with that myself. But it's better to be alone or have one or two really good friends than to deal with this kind of bullshit. I don't know if that makes sense. If it doesn't, ask questions.
Yeah, go ahead and ask questions if you guys need anything more on that. But yeah, no, that makes sense. Like, yeah, that's not the kind of person that you want in your life, and it's better to have nobody than have someone like that.
Yep, and I've been there with nobody. And it is a horrible, lonely place. But you get used to it. I got used to it after a while, and it's not what I like because I'm an extrovert. But it's better than dealing with the fucking bullshit.
Well, you do, but then people like this are lonely, and what they do is they lash out.
I know.
Instead.
And the important part is to recognize those kind of persons, those kind of personality traits. Store them in your brain. You're obviously smart if you attend this stream and can keep up with the discussion and the history and everything that goes on here. Store it in your brain so that it becomes a schema, which is in psychology what we call basically an experience you had before, and when you are triggered by that feeling that the schema causes by someone new, you know to fucking shut it down and walk away because it's only going to be a shit show from there.
Right, so you recognize the pattern and you see that it's going to happen again, and then you just leave it alone.
Yep.
Recognize this kind of person because you will meet this kind of person again in the future.
Absolutely. There are more of those kind of people than there are decent kind of people like you and Sir Lotta Wynn and everybody who attends this stream. This is the minority, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. I believe that, to be honest with you.
Yep.
Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah. This game is easy, bro. Come here, bastard. All right. I'm not even that bothered by it, and I think it's funny. I mean, that's a good attitude.
That is good.
That's a good attitude. Yeah, it's a good attitude. Yeah, the worst thing that you could do is take the bait, and be like, you know what, fuck this guy. I'm gonna go find this guy, and now you're in a negative space, right? So you think it's funny. That's a positive thing. So that's good that you're turning this situation into a positive one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, right. Don't let it. It has nothing to do with you. When someone points a finger at you, they're pointing 3 fingers back at themselves.
That's right.
Like Zeka said earlier, this guy really hates himself. He's self-sabotaging himself, and he just wants to take you down with him.
And that's called projection. He's putting all that crap that he's dealing with on you, making you be the bad guy. But here's the caveat. You participating in this stream, you knowing who you are, and you knowing your worth, and understanding all this, it could help you move forward knowing that basically he's a piece of shit. You are more well equipped to deal with your own life than he is. And recognizing that is the biggest part. Because then you can move forward to find other people who will support you, build you up, and be part of your friend circle or support network that will be there for you and not leech off of you.
Right, yeah. Unfortunately, it's the far too common thing where people get really lonely and they just deal with people like this in their lives. And like, imagine having this guy as a friend, right? Imagine. Imagine, right? Imagine the poor sap that ends up with this guy as a friend.
That's true. And if it's somebody who does not understand all this or know themselves well, they'll succumb to it because they feel like they have no choice.
Right, exactly, because they're so lonely.
Yeah, and they need somebody, need in quotes. You guys can't see that because I'm doing air quotes. But they need somebody, and having somebody who treats you like crap when you're in that low place is better than being alone and having no one.
Well, to them, that's what
Yeah.
they think.
Yeah.
When actually the reality is it's better if they were alone.
Alone, but they don't know that yet because they haven't gone through this. And the sad part is, and I've been there multiple times myself, you have to go through it to understand it. And then be aware of what the red flags are so you don't put yourself in that predicament again.
Yeah. Right, so you really don't want to be involved with this guy. You really want to ignore him. You really don't want to engage. You don't want this guy to be anywhere near you just because what's going on in his head is really fucked up. His worldview is completely fucked. Like, this guy, the way that he views the world, it's really horrible to do something like that.
Yep.
He just has such a bad way of viewing the world. Like, instead of improving himself, he just wants to destroy everything. Mm-hmm. Instead of being like, what's wrong? Obviously, he has something going wrong in his life if he's, like, acting badly towards people that have never met. He's never met. Obviously, there's something going on in his life. And the way that he chooses to deal with his issues...
Stop it.
It's fine. They can fight. I don't care. And the way he chooses, and it's probably how he decides to deal with all his issues in his life.
Probably true.
Probably any issue he'll ever have in his life, he's just gonna like lash out and blame other people and try to hurt other people to make his own self feel better.
Do you understand the why? Why is he doing that?
No.
Because it's easier to do that than to work on himself and be introspective and figure out where he's fucked up and where he has problems, and then research, read, or go to therapy and figure out how to help himself.
Right. It's easier to say it's somebody else's fault. Fuck that person.
Then take accountability or responsibility.
Right. Than to be like, I should improve. I should be better.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, but I've never met him personally, so it's hard to block and delete. But I mean, what the hell? What's going on with your friends that are telling you? I mean, just tell your friends, hey, I don't want to hear about this guy. Like, can you just ignore him? What's up with your friends that are talking about him? Are they friends with him? Because that's kind of concerning. Maybe they don't know. Maybe they think he's, like, funny or something when it's not them that he's bullying, right? Well, they think it's funny when he bullies other people or something.
That could be.
But, I mean, if they're your friends, they should respect you when you say, like, I really don't, care, guys. I'm not worried about it. I really don't want to hear about this guy. He's so toxic, and I don't want that in my life,
And honestly, it's hard. That part's hard, too. It takes introspection and knowing yourself and knowing what you're okay with and what you're not. And then it takes fucking balls to stand up to your friends or acquaintances and say that.
Right. Be like, I don't want to hear about this guy. He's so toxic. Mm-hmm. I don't want that in my life, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That takes chutzpah. It takes balls. It's hard to do, but once you do it a couple times, you won't tolerate the bullshit anymore. Trust me, I know, because I was there once.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and there is truth to that. And everybody in this stream is smart. They have a brain. They've articulated it, and they would be capable. Every single one of you.
Shouldn't that make it easier? Wait, shouldn't that make what easier?
Yeah, what's that?
I mean, if you don't know them personally, then there's no connection or history keeping you from blocking and deleting. True, right. Mm-hmm. So it's easier for you to, like, block and delete this guy because you don't know him.
Yeah,
right?
There's no personal anything there.
Yeah, you don't care.
They're just a fucking person. And you don't have any kind of intimacy, whether it's intellectual, conversational, or whatever. There's no connection there. You don't have that.
Right, you have nothing to lose with this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not losing anything.
No. In fact, you're probably helping yourself in the long run.
How do I shoot my lasers? Hold on.
Go ahead, do it. Maybe somebody can tell you. Because it's a new game.
There we go.
How do you do it?
It bounces right off with
A.
Okay. Hate Unmasked. Welcome. Welcome back, Hate. Good to see you, bro. How you doing, Hate? Hope you're having a great day. Hope you had a good St. Patrick's Day. How is everything going with you? How do I open this? Okay, I need some kind of key or something.
I don't know.
Oh! Okay, alright.
What was that, an 8-ball?
I think I have to, like, knock that into somebody.
Or maybe into the ocean.
Fucking hell with this game. I have to open these chests. Okay. Alright. So maybe I can push that into the chest.
That may work.
Ugh. Yes. Okay, that works.
Yay.
Alright. It's the fact that he refuses to meet me face to face, so he tries to find other ways to affect my life.
Well, yeah, because he's a coward. He can't face you.
Yeah.
And if you let him know he's fucking up your world remotely, he wins. And it may not be about winning for you or being right, but the fact that you need and want a face-to-face, and actually that's the way to go, and the pussies won't do the face-to-face, try not to engage in the bullshit and just kind of lean back. Lean back and don't correspond so much until and unless he gives you what you want and need, which is the face-to-face. That is important because that's where everything happens. That's where the body language is, and it's where you know where you really stand with somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me know if that doesn't make sense, and I'll try to explain further.
Yeah, what do you guys think about all that? Was rewatching last week's stream and Zeka said something I think we should touch base on more. Okay, yeah, sure,
Go
bro.
for it.
Yeah,
Go
what's
for
up?
it.
What is it? Yeah, let us know, Hate. I am definitely down. You know we'll talk about anything here, bro.
Absolutely. Nothing's off the table. Nothing.
We'll talk about literally anything, guys.
We can talk about sexual positions or all kinds of crazy
Well, not
shit.
really. Some people are underage.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Well, then not anything. But I'm open to anything.
Anything legal. We'll talk about anything legal.
Okay. Good qualifier.
Okay. Anything that's legal, we can totally talk about. And, you know, some things are illegal that you can talk about, you know. But there are some things that are illegal that you can't talk about. So anything that we can speak of legally, I am down for.
Me too. And I'll even discuss stuff that's not legal, but we need
But it's, yeah.
everybody of age.
No, it's fine. It's you can talk about illegal things to people.
Okay.
But there are things that are illegal to talk about.
Okay.
You know, but some things like drugs are illegal,
Yes.
but you can talk about them.
Yes.
But then some things like I don't really know exactly, but you know, I know there's
There's a fine line.
there's a line about the minor thing that I definitely respect.
So who has a question? Who wants to
Rainbow.
ask something regarding last week's?
It was Hate Unmasked. But yeah, go ahead, Hate.
Okay,
What was
yeah,
that thing?
Yeah, tell us.
Zeka, have you ever made a stink?
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's not a real question. Good Machines is a jokester.
Well, I don't care. I've done it figuratively and literally, so, you know, interpret that how you will, but I am a ball buster and I am not willing to take crap from people. I just won't do it.
You make of the stink. Pretty great.
And, well, the deal is when I met you, Sir Lotta Win, I was not in that place.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I was not that person, but I am now.
You weren't, what, busting balls?
Right, because I didn't believe that I could do it. I was insecure. And it took one person in particular, and you know who I'm talking about,
Yeah.
to help me get to that point. And thank God he did. And I can't go back. I am this person for better or worse. And I just, anything that I see that is not kosher or that I think is bullshit, I don't have any qualms about calling it out. By the same token, when I'm full of bullshit, I want people like you to call me out on it. I think it's important.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Does that answer your question?
It wasn't a real question, so yes.
I don't care. I'm answering it because they're asking.
Yes, it does answer the question.
Okay.
I mean, Good Machines, you can keep asking questions
yes,
if you want.
please do.
Yeah, it's all good. You can keep asking those joke questions. It's not a problem. We can. Have you ever made a stinky Sir Lotta win? I have never shit in my life. I think I need to see a doctor about it.
Are you kidding me?
I don't shit out of my butt. I actually poop out of my I poop out of my mouth.
Well, I mean, I do both.
When you say that women have a maternal instinct when they try to get into a relationship with a man and fix him. Ah, okay. I remember that conversation. Yeah, we did have that conversation.
We did have that conversation, yep.
I remember. Gosh, that's actually, yeah, I mean, I've heard about that. Fuck, where have I heard about that from? Like, okay, I've heard about that from, like, what's that word? Where, like, a mom will pretend that their kid is sick in order to keep them around.
Called Munchausen by proxy.
Right. So it's like your mom will, like, make you feel sick or tell you that you are sick.
Mm-hmm. Even though you may not be.
Even though you're not, mm-hmm. in order for them to keep you around and tell you what to do.
Yep.
Because they want to be your mom.
And have power and control over you because they don't have power and control in some aspect of their life.
They don't want you to leave the house.
Mm-hmm. And
ever.
And they need your physical and emotional presence to be okay with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucked up.
You can see a lot of that in feminism, actually.
Absolutely, yes. Explain that, because that's an excellent point.
This need to, like, control discourse. This need for, like, you can't say, F-A-G-G-O-T. That's offensive. And it's like, no, I literally can say that, and I'm literally not hurting anyone's feelings. But, feminists will create this scenario, this fake scenario, just like a mom, like in that Munchausen syndrome scenario, will pretend that their kid is sick. Feminists will pretend there's a problem when there's not really a problem, just so that they can be the mommy over that situation. And they can, take control of it, or maybe they personally see a problem that other people don't see. And they're willing to manipulate the situation so that there is a problem that they see that doesn't actually exist for everybody else. So, yeah, I think that is a thing, actually. I've seen a lot of that, to be honest. That's a really good point, actually. Hey, Unmasked. Thank you, dude.
It's an excellent question.
I see that all the time.
Well, it just, Unmasked, it just demonstrates your insight and intellect because not most people would think about that.
True. And
Sir Lotowin, for you, can you give everybody in the stream some concrete examples where you've seen that, if you can think of them?
Well, my ex.
Okay, explain what you're comfortable explaining, just to give them a point of reference so they understand.
Well, her mom would, like, anytime she would, like, disagree or have a disagreement with her mom, mm-hmm. the mom would send her to a fucking insane asylum.
Oh, my goodness.
Because she'd be like, oh, no, you're crazy, which is gaslighting also.
Absolutely.
So she would gaslight her daughter into thinking she was sick, which is like a mixture of gaslighting and Munchausen syndrome. Mm-hmm. And so then her daughter, they would put her on all sorts of meds and drugs and,
It's awful.
Right. So, yeah. I mean, I've seen that where a mom does that to her own daughter so that daughter won't leave because mom's lonely.
Yep.
Doesn't have a husband,
yep.
Single mom,
yep.
doesn't want her baby to leave.
Yep.
So what
the company needs the emotional support because she's lonely and doesn't feel secure enough in herself to be alone.
So what she does is she makes her daughter sick. Probably subconsciously. She probably didn't even realize she was doing it, honestly. But that I could see from the outside. That's exactly what the fuck was going on. Yep. I'm not going to say my ex-girlfriend's name, but...
No, you don't need to. You can call her Jane.
Jane.
Give her a ubiquitous name.
So I was like, Jane, yeah, that's what's going on right now, Well, but she couldn't see it. Of course she couldn't see it.
Well, you never can when you're in it, which is why it helps to have good friends who will call you out on your fucking bullshit.
Yes.
It's true.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy shit. I mean, I see that all the time, so that's a really good point, Hey Unmasked. I'm really glad you brought that up, actually.
Yeah. Excellent, insightful question and statement.
I could. There's a lot to be said, honestly, about that subject. There's a lot to be said. Yep. Why wasn't the fourth Pac-Man ghost called Stinky? Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Stinky.
I don't know. I think they fucked up there.
What are the four Pac-Man? I didn't even know they had names. The four Pac-Man ghosts.
That was in the 80s. I used to play that at pizza parlors.
Yeah, that's a great game.
Yes.
Fickle, Chaser, Ambusher, and Stupid. His name is Stupid.
Stupid? Really?
In Japan. And in English, their names are Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. What's up with Clyde? That's the odd one out.
It doesn't fit. It just does not fit.
I thought women only have a maternal instinct with their children. That's the healthy maternal instinct. Like, okay, this whole maternal instinct is out of control, I think, nowadays. And when it becomes out of control, that's when it's harmful. I think that there is a natural way if you can control your maternal instincts. I think it's a good thing. So yeah, like you said, the maternal instinct is the thing that women have with their children. Yes. Yep. And that's good. That's where it should be. Absolutely. But when it lasts too long and the kid's like a teenager and you're still treating him like a baby, that's not okay. Nope. I didn't know they do that with someone who isn't their child. Yeah, women can do that with their man, especially nowadays since men act like fucking man children.
They're pussies. They're babies.
Women have felt the need to step up. That's why we're seeing more of this around. And women feel like they have to extend their maternal instinct, even if they don't have children,
to their dude,
to their male significant other, because he's so busy playing video games all day and watching fucking Marvel movies, and saying zero, like, doesn't talk about real shit, doesn't handle business. The woman has to like I heard a story today about a girl who, she's an RN, she's a registered nurse. She makes money, and the husband is like some beer snob who's like, yeah, one day I'm gonna have my own brewery, and it's like, what are the odds of you actually pulling that off? And why don't you just get a regular job as an accountant or something?
Exactly. There's truth to that.
So because men act like fucking children, women nowadays are extending their maternal. So I'm always gonna blame men. Okay, I talk shit about women, but I talk more shit about men. I feel like there is this out of control maternal instinct happening now, and I think that the main reason for it is that men act like kids, and they all, not all, but there's like a lot of men that want a mommy.
They do. They want, this is terrible. They want to have a partner or to get married, to have a mommy to take care of the bullshit they don't want to take care of, but they also...
Fuck.
This is graphic. Can I be graphic?
Yeah.
They want a pussy to fuck in addition. And if they can get it from the same person who takes care of all their bullshit they don't want to take care of, like paying their bills and scheduling their dental appointments and crap like that, and then they get to fuck them when they're horny, they're good.
Fucking hell with this bullshit. Right. So, your question was, I didn't know they could be like that with someone who isn't their child. Yes. So
yeah, absolutely.
So I guess just more on that point, like, you're correct. That's where it starts. Mm-hmm. That's where it comes from, and it's good. It's a good thing for a mother to have that maternal instinct with her baby when he runs out into the street and she's like, no, bad, bop, and that's good up till like age, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, after that they discount and dismiss you as a parent because you're embarrassing.
Yeah, after you're like age 14 or something, like, okay, it should go away. Yep. But it doesn't nowadays. Yep. Nowadays, mothers hold on to that even longer. Or that's when it's bad, rather. I'm not saying all women do that. I'm not saying all moms do that.
You're generalizing.
Well, I'm just saying that, like, okay, like you said that you thought only moms have that, and that's where it comes from. But we're saying that the issue is when it overextends past 12 years old or 13 years old with their kid.
So let me give you a story. I already shared this with a bunch of you. I had an illness when I was 15 that really fucked up my life. Because of that, my mother became over-enmeshed in my life, and that is a psychological term that means she didn't know where she began and I ended. And I was okay with that because I self-isolated and I didn't want to be hurt by other people. But when it came time to me being ready after a kidney transplant, it's a long story. I'll tell you if you want to know, but I'm not going into the bullshit now. To go out, meet people, have fun, find a potential spouse, etc., she was overbearing and pulled this bullshit. You've had a kidney transplant. You'll get sick. You can't go to the clubs. You can't go to the bars. You're going to die. I talked to my doctors. They said that's not true. My mother pulled that crap because she was scared. It came out of fear. And if you go back to what Sir Lodewin was talking about regarding the Bible, everything we do is based out of either fear or love.
Yeah, it's a good Definitely a good framework to work from there.
And Mom was scared. And I had to push and push and push and do a whole bunch of crazy ass shit to jump through the hoops that she needed me to jump through to eventually, and you know the story, move out of her house.
Yeah.
To become an independent female. And so a lot of times what these folks are doing, it's based out of the fact that they're scared. And they don't know how to get through that fear.
Makes sense to me.
I don't know if it makes sense to everybody in the audience, but if you guys have a question, ask. If you want clarification, please ask.
So what, your mom was afraid of being alone, so she
was afraid
turned you into a baby?
Yes, she was afraid of being alone, and she was afraid of me getting hurt. And if I got hurt and could potentially die, because I almost did several fucking times,
fuck,
her whole life would have meant nothing. So in the bigger scheme of things, it was all about her.
Right. Right, it is very selfish.
Yes.
It's definitely a very selfish thing.
Yes.
To not let other people shine.
Yep.
It has to be all about you, and you have to take care of them, and you have to be on top of them all the time.
Yep.
It's very selfish.
It is very selfish.
I don't know if narcissism would be the word here.
Yeah, I would think so. She was abused financially and emotionally by her parents, and she won't ever acknowledge that because it doesn't resonate with her, but she was. And it doesn't matter what kind of abuse. It doesn't
Fuck!
matter. What did you do? Jump off a fucking cliff?
I got shot.
Shit.
So it resonates with her because what?
She was abused emotionally and financially.
Mm-hmm.
And she will never recognize that because she's not capable. She's like our friend.
Right.
She doesn't have the ability to see it, even if it's spelled out for her.
Right.
And that's the hard part for me, learning all this crap. Not everyone is capable. I believe everybody in the stream is because of the depth and magnitude of your questions and thoughts. I know Sir Lotawin is, otherwise I wouldn't be able to have the conversations with him that I do. But you guys are in a very small sector of the population. Most people are not capable of this. They cannot do it.
Yeah.
They just can't. They're not capable.
Thinking about it this deeply.
Yeah. You have an amazing audience, an amazing base of people who have smarts and intelligence and depth, breadth, and substance.
True. They always have really interesting and things to say, and right, people listen to each other and we're able to talk.
Yep.
I mean, a lot of my problems with people is that they're just waiting for their opportunity to talk.
Yep.
And I hate that.
It's self-centered.
Whenever I have a conversation with people, it's just people waiting for their chance to speak. Cool. Nice.
And what's the name of this game?
Mario Galaxy 2.
Okay, so we finished the rain game.
Yes, Heavy Rain is done. Come on, Mario, you piece of shit.
What do you think of this Mario in comparison to the first Mario that you ever played?
I mean, it's not anything like it because these are the 3D games.
Yeah.
So the original Mario games were not in 3D.
No, they weren't. They were on Nintendo.
It was a side scroller and it was 2D games.
Okay.
Great games. I mean, they're all good in their own way for sure. But I mean, they're just different. I mean, sometimes I'm in the mood for a 3D like this. Mm-hmm. Other times I just want to go left and right. So it just depends on what I feel like playing.
What you're doing, yeah.
But last stream, the topic was brought up because Noah was talking about an experience like that he had. So does that mean Noah is a man-child? No. Mm-hmm. It means that his ex-girlfriend or his girlfriend, he was talking about his ex at the time. Yep. It means that his ex-girlfriend probably dated a man-child before Noah. Yep. And so now she's developed all these habits that she thinks she has to be in charge all the time and watch him like a kid, you know, to get what she wants out of him. She wants, like, let's say, this is how it works, okay? A woman wants a man who's in charge, who's, like, ripped, who's smart, who makes money. She'll date anyone nowadays because they get hormonal, they get they're ovulating. Okay, women start ovulating. This is what happens with women, bro.
Break it down.
Women start ovulating, and they'll date the first guy that is cute.
Or in their vicinity.
Or whoever the fuck is around, honestly.
Go back to the Bible and procreation and what it's all about, because that's where it comes from. It's the hormones and the pheromones.
Yeah, this is what girls do, okay? Instead of finding the guy who has everything, right? Yep. Who is, you know, strong or has a good job, you know, using their brain. Instead of women using their brain, to find this guy that, you know, has a good job, he works out, he is healthy, he is a nice person, right? Instead of doing that, what women do is they just start ovulating, right? And then they just pick the first fucking guy they see. That's really how it is. So, but you know, when women do that, they end up with some shithead, right? And instead of breaking up with them, which they do sometimes, I guess, if they're hot enough, they will just try to change them, try to fix them, quote unquote, fix them. And that's where the mommy instinct comes in. They start acting like your mom, like, no, you shouldn't do that. No, don't do that. Do this. And they'll use their mom instinct to create the perfect boyfriend out of you. The problem is that your boyfriend is not a child, and it doesn't really work. It never works, you know? But I don't know. It's just weird because I'm not one of these soy boys. I'm not one of these, and I'm really not one of these soy boys, but I know a lot of these soy boys in these relationships, and they just kind of accept it. They just accept it. Like people that are like, oh yeah, oh whatever she says goes, or yes honey. Like the guys who are just yes honey. Like simps, like iDubbbz. There you go. iDubbbz is the perfect example of this. iDubbbz. iDubbbz is the perfect example of this, where his girlfriend, whatever her name is, iDubbbz's girlfriend is using her like maternal instincts to basically control iDubbbz. Basically, it's the perfect example, to be honest. It's a line from BoJack Horseman. You want a mom you can slide your dick in and out of. Yeah. It's like fucking what's that Greek play about the guy who fucks his mom? Greek play. Oedipus. It's an Oedipus complex as well. So maybe Sigmund Freud was onto something when he said that guys want to fuck their moms. Maybe he was onto something, because apparently nowadays there's a bunch of guys that want to be mommied, you know? They want to be told what to do so they don't have to think about it. You know, they just go with the flow. They just go with what society tells them to do instead of thinking for themselves because it's easier. They're just like, yeah, I guess I can't say the F word. Oh, I guess I can't, you know, I guess I can't make funny voices. I guess I can't make fun of people because it's not nice, you know. Oh, I have to be a nice person. I have to be all inclusive and accepting. Like, guys just accept this shit instead of being like, well, maybe no one's really getting hurt, you know. Maybe, oh, I made a gay joke, but I didn't actually hurt anybody. I actually love gay people, but I just made a gay joke. Maybe that doesn't mean I'm a horrible person, right? Maybe I'm just making a joke. Maybe there's a difference between jokes and hate, you know? But no, what happens, society tells you that's wrong, you can't do that, and these freaking soy boy guys just accept it, like, oh, I guess it's wrong, I guess I can't do that. Because they don't want to think about it. They just want to be told what to do. They want to be told what is right and what is wrong.
And the irony, the absolute irony, is that's what women want too. And the problem is, both the dudes and the females want to be told what to do and not have to think. And somebody has to fucking lead.
Well, the man does. Should.
Well, that's my thought as well, my sentiment as well. However, most men today, and you guys in the audience, I'm sorry, Sir Lotta knows where I stand with this. Most men today are emasculated fucking pussies.
Right, and they want to be led instead of lead, right?
Correct. And I am the type of female, I'm an alpha female, but I'm the type of female I need to be led because I am not feeling okay about leading. It makes me feel like the dude's a puss. And I don't want to be with the dude who's a puss.
Yeah, but see, a lot of women do, like your sister.
Mm-hmm.
And they want to
dominate and tell the dude what to do, and so they get their way.
Yes.
I want to get my way, but I also want somebody to push back and put me in my place.
The point is finding a guy up front that is going to give you what you want.
Correct.
Instead of creating him.
Correct.
Women want to create the perfect boyfriend.
It doesn't work. I've tried it.
No.
It does not work.
What you should do is instead find the perfect boyfriend in the wild instead of artificially trying to create one.
Actually, you know what actually works better? I've done a lot of reading about this over the last 2 years.
What?
Put in place in your head, maybe on paper, maybe on a computer screen, all the things you want in a relationship.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I did
capital
that.
R. And then find the man or the girl, the woman, who will give you all that.
Yeah, I did that.
Look for the relationship, not the person.
Yeah, I did that. I had a whole list of things that are important to me.
Yep. And so what was the outcome for you?
I mean, it's working out. I mean, it decreases the amount of people that you waste time with.
It does. It narrows the pool. Absolutely.
What the fuck? What in the world is this shit? What in the world? I have another question for both of you. Sure.
Go for it.
Zeka, have you ever heard of hairworms?
No, educate me. What is that?
Hairworm.
That sounds fucking ridiculous, but educate me because I don't know.
Sounds horrible.
Well, it depends. It depends on your, perspective and definition.
Hairworms.
I mean, I'm thinking of something like pubic lice, but that may not be it. So tell us what it's about. Who is this? Who?
It's Good Machines.
Good Machines. Tell us what that is.
What is a hairworm? Cool. What's up, Starfy? I have another question. Yeah, go for it. I hate Unmasked. Got him. What up, Codename? Welcome to the stream, bud. Good to see you, man. Are we reviewing? All right, yeah, let's go ahead and start watching some videos. Yeah, hold on. We got to watch the angry Asian prank.
Let's do it.
See, this is the kind of man shit that I'm talking about, right?
I love it.
Back in the day when, men used to lead, when men are leading, we think this kind of shit is funny.
As a female, can I tell you, back in the day when men were men.
It was funny. It was hilarious.
Yes.
But nowadays, every joke that you make has to
have some political or sexual connotation.
Yeah, it has to empower women, or it has to,
Fuck that. That's so not true.
Every joke that you make has to talk shit about Donald Trump, and it has to help minorities. Just be funny because it's funny, right? Yeah, that's what maternal instinct feminism does to comedy, It just it just reduces what you can do because, don't play outside in the streets, honey, you might get hit by a car. Right. It's that, but in society. It's just the overextension of that maternal instinct into areas where it's not needed. You fuck guy? What the fuck you say to me?
Love it.
I kill you right now.
Okay, come with two chopsticks. I shove up your ass.
I shove a chopstick up your ass.
Come over here. Talk to me in the face. Like a somebody. You fuck you big. You better chip.
Oh my god.
He's gonna stab him with chopsticks.
Love it.
Hello? Like a somebody. Fuck you big. Why you hang up on me? Hold on, Mark. We're gonna call the police, okay? You fuck you. So fuck your mother. Fuck your whole family, okay? No, you lied to me. No, you fuck your whole mother.
Fuck your mother.
Hello? You want to hit it? Okay? I kill you. Your mother. No, you your mother. No, your grandmother. Very old, your aggressive. Vietnamese a piece of shit, okay? Vietnamese. No, look, you Chinese people, they like. Call them up. No, you call the police right now. No, you okay? Fuck you. Fuck your mother. You fuck you guy. I come.
He keeps calling him.
I love it. I love it.
Like a somebody, fuck you, man. I hit you. Come fight with me. I wait for you. You know where I am. Come here. I fuck your whole family. I fuck your Vietnam. I fuck your Chinese. Your mother. Fuck your mother. Fuck your mother's mother. Fuck all your ancestors. Your grandmother's grandmother. Your great grandmother. Like a somebody. No, you fuck you. Fuck you, big. I shall fortune cookie up your hair. I shall fortune cookie up your hair. Thiếu đây cái bố à. Đã tới mấy đại ha.
See, man, nowadays, you can't even make this kind of comedy anymore.
No, because people get so butthurt and offended, and they take it to the fucking extreme.
Yeah, I would say,
I mean, they go batshit with it.
I would say feminism created politically correct culture which killed comedy.
Feminism killed a lot of shit, including a lot of guys' dicks.
Yeah, a lot of
Who
people.
wants the bitch to be in charge?
Yeah, a bunch of these guys that watch these Marvel movies do. That's who. I have another question. Okay.
Yep, go for it.
Would you ever marry someone who was previously married but their spouse died?
Yes, of course. That's what I'm actually looking for. And this is terrible. Terrible and calculating. I'm going to tell you all this.
Yeah.
Because of my predicament, my educational level, and the fact that I am my chronologic age, I'm contemplating going to a widower support group to meet men who like being in relationships and miss that because their wife died.
Yeah.
Because that's what I want. I don't want to fuck around. I'm not the fuck you girl. That's not me. It's not how I roll. So
That's
absolutely, yes, I would. And I never told you that, but what do you think?
It's fine.
It's
Whatever.
calculating though.
So do whatever you got to do.
Well, I mean, I want a real relationship. I want a, not necessarily marriage. I like the ring just because I like pretty jewelry, but I want the commitment more than anything.
Of course.
And yeah, to answer your question, who asked the question?
Hate Unmasked.
Hate Unmasked, yes, absolutely. Particularly if they were a good man. Because there's such a shortage of them, and I need a good man.
Yeah, sounds like, I mean, I would do it. Fuck it. I mean, that's nothing. That's no one's fault. The only red flag for me is when it's like, oh, we got a divorce, but it's all his fault. I did nothing wrong.
Right.
Like, if it's somebody who got a divorce and they were like, oh, well, we could have both improved. We were both young and maybe we didn't handle it the best, I'm like, okay, I'm on board with that.
Well, and that's something everybody in the audience or, out there in the stream probably, because they're all smart. They're all fucking really intelligent. All y'all are really fucking brilliant, actually, because you ask great questions, you have a lot of insight, and you have knowledge behind all that. The reason why people break up, get a divorce, whatever, it's not one person's fault or the other.
Fuck!
The truth is usually somewhere in the middle, and neither one of them can see it because they're in it. Mm-hmm. But it's not all his fault or her fault. It's a combination of what went wrong in the middle, which is why I love doing therapy with couples, because I can see the shit they can't.
Yeah, makes sense.
And it usually comes down to communication difficulties and not speaking the same language.
Ugh. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I would date someone that was divorced or whatever.
Yeah, I've dated a few divorced men. The problem comes in when they have kids who are super young, and the kids need all the attention, and they don't have time to spend with you. That's not okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
So if you're going to date somebody who has kids, make sure the kids are 14, 15 and up, so that they're independent and self-sufficient enough and really don't want to be around dad or mom, so that you get the quality time with that person that you need to actually understand who they are and determine whether or not they're a good person.
True. I'm only half joking, but I know a widower that I can bring into the stream. That's cool, dude. No worries.
Dude, it's cool. Whatever.
Yeah, Zeka's looking for somebody, so there you go, bro.
Well, I'm ready for a relationship, and I'm not doing the bullshit.
Yeah, there you go, bro.
I'd prefer it to be a male, and someone who's open and ready for a relationship, not someone who's got this side hustle shit going on.
Yeah. There you go, bro. Go for it.
So if you want to, do it. All of y'all, I'm just so impressed by each and every one of you. You're so smart and intelligent and ask such thoughtful questions with knowledge to back it up. I've just not encountered this before, and I'm just really impressed with each of you. It's a good thing. It's a great thing.
Yeah, I gotta say, I've spoken on that before, where everybody always asks really good questions, for sure.
Yeah.
We're always talking about really interesting things.
Yeah, and they're all educated or insightful or knowledgeable or smart about one topic or another. And that's actually rare today.
Yeah, people are not willing to talk about, hard things because it's not PC.
No, and it's uncomfortable at times.
Right.
Y'all are all an exception. You guys are all amazing.
Yeah, we can talk about the harder things.
Yeah.
I can bring him into the stream if you want. Yeah, bro. Go for it.
Yeah, do it, man. And as always, as an aside, let us know, Sirlatawin, me, whatever, what you need. We'll try to make that happen because you're important to us.
Yes. All right, what do we got?
I don't know. That looks like a pumpkin.
Yeah, it's like a little ghost thing.
Like a pumpkin with a window in it that you can see what's going on. That's just weird.
Trevor is a what? Trevor is a good guy. He's got family. Got kid, ain't he, Floyd?
That's it, right? Yes, Trevor. but the thing is,
Okay.
I ain't been with that many women. I don't find it easy, and Deborah, I mean, we're getting married, so.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But I'm scared that she's gonna leave me. I mean, this is her place, and the fornicating. There's Mr. Raspberry Jam.
Whoa, whoa! Now, Mr. Raspberry Jam, he died a noble death, bringing great joy to a lonely man.
Yeah, he's covered in cum.
I ain't got a very big penis. Some girls laugh when they look at it.
Well,
Show me.
Show me.
Show me,
No,
boy!
I don't want to.
oh no.
Ew, you can see
Mine
it.
ain't nothing special, but this boy gets the job done.
Oh.
All right? Now, Wade here says that you work at the docks.
Yes.
Look at me!
Ew.
Can you just put your Johnson away, sir?
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
I
can
work at
see
the
it
docks.
hanging.
And? Anything interesting there for a man like me?
Well, I mean, I don't rightly know. What kind of person are you?
Oh, I'm that kind of person, Floyd. I am that kind of person. Now, let's get you, Wade, and that little tormentor down there to put these on.
Oh shit, what's that?
We are going for a ride. Gentlemen, the gateway to America awaits. Ron,
that
we got
poor
an
teddy
inside
bear.
man at the port of LS. I'm gonna send you some information. And just gets the job done.
I ain't got a.
Bringing great joy to a jam.
Mr. Raspberry Jam.
Oh, it's terrible. That's just so fucking disgusting.
Poor guy.
Oh my god, a kid's fucking teddy bear.
Mr. Raspberry Jam.
Yeah, it's so nasty.
This poor guy.
Nasty, nasty, nasty.
He's covered in jizz. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's awful.
Oh, man. I think I know who Hey Unmasked is talking about. Nice. I sent a video in the Discord. All right, cool. Let's check it
let's
out.
bring it up.
Oh, no. I can't play that.
Why?
It's some guy's butthole.
Well, let's see what's happening with it.
Is it some guy's
That's what it
butthole?
looks like. But it may be like the shit on 321 Contact, that fucking magazine that we had way back in the day, where you look at it and you have to figure
Oh, no. It's not some guy's butthole.
But it looks like it.
But it looks like it.
So can you play it?
It's Nikocado Avocado with a cat in his ass.
Yeah, let's see it. Bring it up.
Okay, so you call me, say that you have information from my other credit card, and
It's like a cat in somebody's ass.
you want the last four digits of my social. I'm just supposed to believe you?
In order to pull out your billing summary, yes, I will give you each and everything of your account, the balance details of your account as well to prove the legitimacy of the call.
Why don't you just give me the details now? I mean, you know who I am. You have my information.
Yes, exactly. I also give you your name. First, I just make sure that you are the owner of your account. I will
You didn't give me my name. What's my name?
I will give you first. I just need to make sure that you are the owner of your account. Without any confirmation that you are the owner, we are not authorized to give you any.
Well,
kind of
my name isn't sensitive information. Give me my name and then I'll give it to you.
Hey, baby girl.
Okay, the name coming up here, the last name is Clark.
Clark?
Yes,
Okay, and what's your name?
my name is Kenneth Smith.
Dude, this
I'm
picture
sorry.
is disgusting.
I know it is. It's a cat superimposed in some guy's
Canada
asshole.
Smith?
And
Oh,
he's
it's a
hairy.
couch.
Holy
Well, and he's
shit.
hairy.
I have a
He's
great
fucking
uncle
hairy.
named
Yeah, he
Canada
has a couch,
Smith.
but it looks like his ass.
Fucking Nikocado Avocado would do some nasty shit like that.
Why are you scamming people, Benchode?
Are you wasting my time?
You're
That's
wasting
big
my
brown
time,
guy.
Marachode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some baby ground shit.
Eat my ass. Eat the whole ass.
Ew.
That's gross.
Come as well to prove the legitimacy of the call.
This is gorgeous
Just
George.
give me the details now.
Oh god.
I mean, you know who I am. You have my information.
Yes.
Yeah, Gorgeous George really is the worst person on the planet.
Yeah, he needs to be shot.
First, I just make sure that you are the owner of your account. I will
You didn't give me my name. What's my name?
Say my name. Say
I
my
will give
name.
you first. I just need to make sure that you are the owner of your account. Without any confirmation that you are the owner of it, we are not authorized to give you any.
Well, my name isn't sensitive information. Give me my name and then I'll give it to you.
Okay, the name coming up here right now. Last name is Clark.
Clark?
Yeah.
Okay, and what's your name?
My name is Canada Smith.
Canada Smith.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Canada Smith.
Canada Smith?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Canada.
I have a great uncle named Canada Smith. Why are you scamming people, Benchode?
Excellent question.
Oh, it's not Gorgeous George.
I know.
You're wasting my time, Marachode.
Shut up.
Eat my ass. Eat the whole ass.
Yeah, dude, fuck these scammers, dude, for real.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
This is a crazy old guy.
Yeah,
It's just
crazy
a tooth. It ain't
grandpa.
that bad, is it?
Goddamn snaggletooth fucking bitch!
Let's see.
Those
Oh,
are snaggle
God.
teeth, and if you have snaggle teeth, it basically means you got
Lord, where
syphilis.
was that finger at?
Syphilis.
Yes.
Damn.
See, look here!
Oh, what the hell? All right.
Wait, what the hell was that? Ew, he put it in his butt.
See, look here!
Oh, what the
Oh no.
hell? All right.
Ooh,
That's so gross,
that's
dude.
disgusting.
Fuck you.
He stuck his finger in his ass and put it in someone's face, dude.
Not
It's a
cool.
tooth.
Fuck your tooth!
Get the motherfucker.
Go to Franklin Fitter!
That guy is legitimately crazy.
Yeah, straight up. Certifiable.
Why do you hate Gorgeous George so much? It's because, like...
He's a reject of society. He doesn't even try.
Yeah, I mean...
He has no drive, no tenacity, no concern or ability to better himself. He wants to put everybody else down so that he feels good about him.
I just hate people who have no bite. All bark, no bite.
Yeah. Okay, so basically what you're saying is he's an emasculated person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really, if you're gonna, like, talk shit, I mean, you gotta be willing to take the punches.
That's right.
You can't just get mad at people for talking shit about you. Meanwhile, you're talking shit about them. You know, like, what's up with that? That's not cool.
No, it's not. Okay, there's an old saying, and it is old. What sauce for the goose is sauce for the gander. If you can't handle what you dish out, then fucking dish it out.
Yeah.
George is a great example of it. He dishes out all kinds of fucking bullshit, and he can't handle it when it's slung in his face.
Yeah, I hate that. It's like, yeah, if you're gonna talk shit about people, don't get mad when they talk shit about you.
Yes, amen. Absolutely.
Fucking hell, dude.
Jeez.
All right, cool, we got him. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I mean, I hate anybody that, like, you know, lives by the sword but doesn't die by the sword. Like, if you're gonna talk shit about people, you can't act like the victim when they talk shit about you.
Nope. Doesn't work that way.
Because you're asking for it. And, you know, you're playing the same game. You know, you shouldn't be this pissed off about it. You know, I don't know.
But there's truth to that. If you can't handle what you dish out, don't fucking dish it out.
Right.
You need to be expecting and aware that if you're gonna go for the jugular and throw people under the bus, I mean, turnabout's fair play. They're gonna do the same thing to you. And if you can't handle it, then fucking stop your bullshit.
Exactly right. Don't do it if you can't handle it.
Gorgeous George definitely can't handle it, so he should fucking shut it down.
What do you think of that guy who was prank calling the scammer? Oh, that's great. I mean, yeah, I mean, they should be prank called. I mean, these guys are going around calling old people trying to scam their money.
It's terrible. Those fuckers need to be shot and probably incarcerated.
It's horrible.
Terrible to take advantage of older people or people who And I think we saw some of them who were mentally not capable.
Yeah.
For money. That's not cool. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it's the worst thing you could do is taking advantage of people.
And particularly those who can't defend themselves or don't know any better. Because maybe they're mentally challenged.
Yeah, right. It's like picking on a retarded kid.
Absolutely.
It's like one of the worst things you can do,
Yeah,
right?
It's terrible. It's abhorrent.
It's the same as the guy who's like trying to fight Matt because he's like younger than him.
Yes.
It's the same as beating a woman. It's
Yes.
the same as beating a little kid.
Yes, it's the same as doing anything horrible to somebody lower than
Scamming
you.
old people.
Yeah,
you know,
so you can
fuck
feel
them.
better about you. Fuck that noise. If you don't feel good about you as you are, you probably need to fix your shit, not take it out on somebody less than you.
Pastor Manning. Oh, this guy. He's still protesting the Mellon Bank for threatening to foreclose Atla. Well, maybe you should pay your bills, bro.
Who made the poster?
Maybe did we spell it wrong?
Who's your creative director?
I am.
You are. No, but who's on the picture up there?
Wow.
That's not your manager?
No.
Who is that?
Yeah, Pastor Manning made his own church.
I got it from Google.
Oh my goodness.
Talking about how Obama's trying to
Are you the
take
president,
over the
manager?
world and send black people back to Africa.
Right.
Don't you want to get the facts straight?
And how gay people are gonna have fire shooting out of their
Well, we
buttholes.
can have that conversation, but let's schedule
Well,
something.
depending on what you eat, you might.
Schedule what?
Yeah.
You eat some spicy
You wanna
Mexican
talk?
or
We can
spicy
schedule something.
Thai,
What do
you
you
might
want-
have
what do
fire
you want
shoot out your ass.
Think about it.
I can't believe he actually is talking to this
Show
guy.
up with
I
something
can't
you
either.
hold
That's
up in
really
the air.
ridiculous.
Well, let me say this to you. We have been suffering greatly.
No, I'm not.
Do you know what it is to go through foreclosure?
I'm just looking at that stuff, and I'm like.
Okay, all right.
So,
But let me
you know,
talk to you. All right, let me talk to you. We have been greatly abused by the Mellon Bank. The reason why we're here
Yeah.
is because we've tried to talk to them. They don't want to hear it. Mellon Bank, they don't want to hear it.
But what does that have to do with us?
This is Warren Buffett's favorite water. You know, Warren Buffett gave a man $2.6
Queer
million
bonding?
this
Oh, no.
year to have lunch with him here, have steak right here at Smith and Walensky. You know that.
He gave him 2.6.
$2.6 million just to have 1 hour lunch.
No, that number is.
Okay, the number may be wrong.
Doing the research here.
Well,
Who's in charge of the creative and the
Let me
research?
say.
I'm surprised he's actually being this civil with somebody. I thought he would be a bigger piece of shit. To his credit, every summer he hosts a summer breakfast program for all the kids in Harlem. It's pretty good. I mean, yeah, he's some kind of Christian, right? So he should have some kind of redeeming quality. You know, I mean, I disagree with heretics, but as long as you profess faith in Jesus and you're trying your best, I can get down with that. But yeah, guys, I do have to start wrapping up soon, but I really appreciate everybody showing up today, as always. Who'd we have in chat today? So yeah, we got Hate Unmasked showing. You're gonna bring your friend over to the stream.
Yeah, I think
So you can talk to Zeka.
I'm down. I'm totally down.
Zeka's single, so that works.
I'm perpetually single because I don't settle.
Yeah. Matt, thanks for hanging out. Codename ULP, yeah, good to see you. Even though I know you're working a lot nowadays, so I'm glad I got to see you on stream today. Good Machines, thanks for the jokes. Good Machines keeping things hilarious. All right, we got another video on Discord. Fucking Gorgeous George, of course.
Let's see it.
Of course, it's Gorgeous George.
Of course.
What kind of love never makes you pay? Here's you when you pray. What kind of
And Funny was here. Thanks, and Funny. Who else did we have? We had everybody. We had everybody show up today.
All y'all people are good people, and you're fucking smart too. God,
Yeah.
such a relief in a world full of people who can't do it. Y'all are all just mentally on top of it.
Definitely. What a great singer.
Thank you very much for doing that to me. I appreciate that shit. Start over again. Start it over again. Start over again.
It's just him doing karaoke.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
What kind?
What is happening here?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Can somebody in the stream explain? Because I don't get it.
He's like not singing. He's just screaming.
He's screaming and throwing a microphone in the air.
He sings worse than he looks, but not quite as he smells.
I need you to start it up again. Raise it up, please. Raise it up. Raise it up. Raise it up.
It's just so funny seeing this dumpster fire.
Well, what do people think? They think this is good?
I think it's so bad it's good.
Yeah.
This is just so bad it's hilarious.
Well, yeah, you gotta laugh at something.
It's like watching a car accident.
It's called a train wreck.
Yeah, it's literally a train wreck. Yeah, it's just like watching a train wreck. It's funny in a very chaotic way.
Yes.
Oh man, what is this? Hold on, I got homegirl DMing me again.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Huh.
Is that a beer?
Yeah, she's drinking Ass Clown. I love Ass Clown.
Yeah, it's good. It's some good shit.
All right,
Oh,
folks.
dude, I love.
We do it till we do it right. We'll do it all night.
Yeah, she's really cool too, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Worst thing that happens is you get a phone bill
Really?
situation.
Yeah, exactly. I'm okay with that.
Jesus Christ. Let's go to the bridge and we'll be right back on the Gorgeous George Show.
He looks like a fucking skunk.
He does look like a skunk with that white. He has like one piece of white hair.
White strip down the middle.
Hilarious. Alrighty, guys. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I appreciate everybody. I love you guys. I hope you have a great week. I don't know if there's any holidays coming up, but still, just have a good one. You know,
Not till Easter.
Keep it real with the family. Yeah, we're preparing for Easter now. I love y'all. God bless, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Same place, same time, guys. I'll see y'all later.